Hi everyone, I'm back. This is Debbie. I am Debbie, not this is Debbie. And I used to talk about crocheting and projects I'm working on and things that I just do in general, what I have to do as a single person and the difficulties of doing it, and you just have to laugh about it. But also, just a warning, I do not edit my videos, so what you see is what you get. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to figure it out. I just don't have time to figure it out. So I hope you enjoy it. Maybe have a couple laughs because when I watch them, I laugh at myself all the time. But I wanted to start off to show you some of the things I have been making. I made this week. I thought I was doing pretty good. I got 3 things done. One is my bee. Here he is. He sparkles. He has lots of sparkles on him, which is kind of cool. Only thing is, I don't like, he has kind of like a pointy head, like a cone head, and I don't know how that happened, but I use Bernice yarn, and it's hard to use. It's really hard on your hands. So that could be part of it. It's real thick. It's a 6, but really feels like more like a 7 weight. So, but it was easy to do. Like her little feet and her antennas. She is weighted. I used some rocks in her, so she's pretty heavy. So she's not going to tip over. And then I did my own wings. I just did them as a circle because the ones that they put on are just little tiny things, and I want them to see the wings. So I made, and she's got a little stinger. Put her stinger on, and so this is my bee, and I'm going to sell her for $20 because she's pretty good size. And then I did a baby flamingo, and she's weighted also, and I'm not sure if I showed this already, but here she is. And this is Premier's Chunky, so it's a size 6 or 5 weight, and she's just really super soft, and she's weighted but not nearly as heavy as the bee. And I liked her little tusk that's on her head, and she was fun to do. So hopefully, and she's got a little tail, put a little tail on her, and her feet. She's got big feet, but she can hang them down, so she can be a self-setter also. And that's why I put rocks in her so she can sit on the shelf if she wants to. So she turned out pretty cute. Then I started on a project. I was requested to make a squirrel for our teen group in church, because that's going to be their mascot, because our church is Pine Terrace. It's in the pines, and they needed a new mascot because their mascot has worn out. So they asked me to make a squirrel, but they want a little squirrel. Well, I thought I was making a little squirrel because I was using Dollar Tree's yarn, but it's and it says 5 weight, but really isn't. But being even, and it's not real dense, so it's not real sturdy, but I figured that it would work for their mascot. Well, it turned out big, and so I don't think they want a big one because they take it on their trips or whatever. But here is my squirrel. She's big. There she is. Isn't she cute? She got big old ears, and she's got a tail, and it dips. I put one of those curlers that you get like at a Dollar Tree that has a wire in them, and so that's my wire, and that way it's not going to poke out. So they can move and bend that tail however they want. And also, I did the same thing with the arms, but I put regular wire in that, so they can shape their arms however they want. So they were, it was fun to make. So this is it. I didn't do any fancy eyes for her. Just, well, I guess I did. They're gold. If you can see her gold eyes. So that's my makes. So I guess I'm not going to, I have to make another one, but I think I'm going to do it in the worsted yarn, which is the like Red Heart, but I don't use Red Heart because it's too scratchy or something. But so I'm going to make another one in the worsted. But my next project is going to be today is kind of clean up my clutter again, and I'm trying to think at how I want to. I have so many safety eyes, and they're in little bags here and there, and they're all in one place, but they're all different sizes. So I got these at Walmart thinking maybe I can put them in this and maybe get a little organized. I can mark them on the outside what size they are, because you can have so many of them. And these are pretty inexpensive to buy, so I thought, well, if they don't work, I can always use them for takeouts or whatever when I give people. Or I can give them to my daughter. But I will show you what they look like. And I kind of like the idea. I didn't think of it at first. But they have it has the divider in them. So I can actually put the eyes in there and then the backings. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Some of you probably don't know what the safety eyes are, what they do. So I will show you. These are to be painted. I don't need to paint any right now, but these are to be painted. And they come in a bag like this. And a lot of times they're not even marked. And so you have to figure it. You order it and you order multiple of eyes, but they don't come marked. So I have a little gauge thing that I set my eyes in, and I can, ooh, I hope these aren't going to be this difficult to open. I'll have them all over the place. It's kind of like how you buy stuff in the bakery and you can't get those stupid lids open. I'm hoping. It's just this one. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so I'll lower it down so you can see what I'm doing a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to put, there's the eyes, and see, they always come with a plastic protector, but then I have to paint them. And then here's the backings. The backings are really big, and and these particular ones are really hard to get to seal down in them, but you put them on like this, and you push them in. And sometimes I don't have the strength in my hands to do that, but so these are 25. Whoops, there's an eyeball in there. 25. So, do I want to, how do I want to mark them on the top? Now, let's see if it's going to be difficult to open. No, I think it was just, they might be, but maybe after you do it a couple times. But then I can stack them and get them out of my little drawers I have. I have those drawers that, you know, the craft drawers that you like there's 12, and then you put them, but they're not very deep, and so, but it'd be nicer if I can stack them, and I can just put the number of the size of the eyeball that's going to be. So now my painted ones, I keep mine in, this is a jewelry box that you put your rings in for display or whatever, and this protects the paint on the backs of them. So I put my painted eyes in here and protect them. But and now I have another set of eyes that are I don't have to paint, but they have glitter discs on them. And I'll show you. They come with this, and I'll show you how that works. See these eyes? Again, there's nothing, they're clear all the way around. They're clear. So you can use these glitter discs. But the thing is that if they want to wash these plushies, they can't, because these discs are paper. But what you do is you just slide them on the eye, and then you have your eyeball. It's all pretty. You don't have to paint them. Those are kind of nice. I kind of like those. So, and then of course you got the backings. You got to stick in there. So that's same size I just opened before, but they got the discs. And these bottom ones have to be painted. So I think that's what I'm going to kind of work on today. And then I have to decide what I want to work on. I did a turkey. No, it's a gnome. It's a gnome with a little hat on with the sunflower on it. But I'm going to save that and show that to you later when I have more fall stuff. But they're starting to decorate fall stuff at Alyssa's, and I'm not going to do a lot of fall stuff because I don't want to get stuck with a lot of inventory. So I'm just going to do a couple pumpkins and that gnome and a turkey. So all right, so I think that might work because they do stack up pretty good, and I can just put the number on the ends and I can just grab them that way. Well, those are, and I was looking at the Dollar Tree and they didn't have any this size, or I didn't need them really deep, just like this, and they didn't have any. And then I went to the store, different places. They're really expensive, the clear acrylic ones, and then they didn't have lids, and I needed to have lids so I can stack them. So that's my project. And oh, I was maybe set funny because Betsy was in the back, was sitting in my chair, and she wouldn't move. And so I was sitting on the edge of the chair, hoping that it doesn't roll out from under me. That would be funny. You would have a good laugh on that one. So I think that's my next project, is trying to figure out what I'm going to make. But also, I made some of these. They are just nice little gifts. These are, you put these in your purse. They're stickies. They're for your sticky notes, and you peel the back off of them, like so. And you put it in here. So it kind of protects your sticky note, but they're also cute. So I made a bunch of these. I'm going to put those in in my thing. I'm gonna think I'm only gonna like charge $1.50 or something for them. And so I have made a bunch of those. They're all different ones. So, and here's one. That's kind of cute. And then this one. And then Jesus keeps me warm. No, coffee keeps me warm. Jesus keeps me strong. Little saying. And here's a fancy one. That's like for Fancy Nancy. And here's another one. Now that was a button that I cut the shank off the back of it and then glued it on. And this one was just a little bow. But I thought those were nice little gifts that you can, you know, you just want to give someone something small, but let them know you're thinking of them. And here's another one. I use a lot of my buttons because it's dumb to just keep saving them. And I did a Mickey one. Now I can't sell that because of the copyright, but I can give it away. And here's another blingy one. So those I can put in my space. And let's see. Did I ever show you the, I don't know what you call them, the pop? This is for LSU. And it's for your phone. It sticks. You peel that off and it sticks. And you pull it out. And it's kind of like, just like you do the other. But also, you pull it even further. And you can prop your phone up. So these are pretty handy. They don't, you know, they're not very expensive, but the trouble is they get dirty really fast. And so some people, you know, you won't want to, you won't be able to use them very long, but they're a nice little gift too. You can put that, one of those with your sticky note and make it like a little combination type gift. Okay, I think that's it for now. I just going to keep plugging along. Since I finished my squirrel, I need to find something else to do. So I will keep you informed, and don't forget to hit that you thumbs up, that you like it, and please subscribe, because I'm trying to get my subscribers. Once I get up there at least 1,000 subscriptions, I think YouTube starts taking notice, and you start getting checks, which I didn't know. There was a girl that said that she did it one every day, a 10-minute one for every day, and she got a check for over $1,000. And she wasn't really doing anything, just whatever she was doing. She videoed her cooking, just walking down the street, nothing. But the idea is she got a lot of likes. So please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. So keep looking up and have a great weekend. And I will talk to you hopefully soon.